Welcome back to the Deep Learning with PyTorch 100-day series. So in the last part, we have discussed why PyTorch and how it stands apart from the TensorFlow. Now it's time to get our hands dirty by installing PyTorch with CUDA support. But first thing first, why CUDA? CUDA is NVIDIA's parallel computing platform that allows PyTorch to run deep learning operations on GPU rather than CPU. This massively speed up the model training process. Without it, everything runs on your CPU, which can be 10 to 50 times slower for deep learning tasks. So if you already have an NVIDIA GPU in your machine, you can check that from the command line or the Jupyter notebook itself. I already have Jupyter notebook installed, or actually I have Anaconda installed. You can install Anaconda, and that's how you can access Jupyter Hub notebooks as well. There are plenty of tutorials on how to install Anaconda in your machine, so I'm not going to show you that. But once you are inside your Jupyter notebook, all you have to do is do nvidia-smi, and if you see something like CUDA versions, driver versions, that means your Jupyter Hub notebook can read your NVIDIA GPU. And you can use the NVIDIA GPU within your Jupyter notebook environment. Now, the next thing we have to do is install PyTorch locally and configure it to use CUDA. So make sure to create virtual environment first and configure your Jupyter Hub notebook kernel to use that virtual environment. In my case, I'm using TTS1 virtual environment, and that's where I will install Torch or PyTorch. Command for installing PyTorch is pretty simple. It's just pip install torch TorchVision. This is a separate library to work with images, and there's one more, TorchAudio. I will be installing all of these because we need all these libraries in future tutorials. And because we want to install the CUDA version for the Torch, I'm going to say index URL, and I have this URL with me, which I will paste in the description of the video as well. So all this is saying is I want CUDA version of the Torch. So now let's hit enter and wait for the installation to finish. Oops, the typo. So pip install, and this is correct. Let's hit enter and wait for the installation to finish. And now that you have Torch installed, to check whether it's installed successfully or not, we can import Torch. So I'm going to say import Torch. And first thing first, let's check the version of the Torch. So I'm going to say torch._version. So it's 2.9.0 with CUDA support. Now to check whether it can read CUDA, you can say torch.cuda.isAvailable. It should be torch.cuda. And you see true. True means our Torch can work with CUDA, and the CUDA device is available for Torch to use. Now, if you don't want to do all this heavy setup or complex first time setup, you can use online or cloud-based Jupyter Hub notebooks as well, which comes with pre-installed Torch, TensorFlow, whatever library you want to use. One very good example or very good tool out there is Google Colab. So all you have to do is go to collab.google.com and just start using PyTorch right away without any setup. All you have to do is select the runtime as GPU so that GPU is available for PyTorch to use. And that's it. PyTorch with CUDA is installed and ready to use. From the next video onwards, we'll start writing some code and learn about tensors and what tensors are, and some of the basic functions of tensors that we need before making our own networks and deep learning models. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss next videos of this 100-day deep learning series. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video.